Hello and welcome to your OnRamp navigation tutorial. In this tutorial we will cover OnRamp screen controls, including the different screen field controls and notes about control functionality. For today's tutorial I will be using the Part Master screen to demonstrate all the screen controls, except the Treeview, which will be done in the indented where used inquiry screen. The following items add functionality and usability to all OnRamp screens. At the top of the Part Master screen, you will notice that there are 4 drop-down menus: Part Number, Status, UM or Unit of Measurement, and Archive. Clicking on the Part Number field, we can see a drop-down menu. Drop-down menus in OnRamp are sortable, filterable tables that are used to select previously entered records and support the following functionality. The drop-down menu icon opens the record list that we have seen. The drop-down menu can be 1 or 2 columns. Fields have an active smart search, so as you type, the record list will display items that match what you typed. Once you find the record you are looking for, you can select it by clicking on it. In menus with multiple columns, both columns can be searched or sorted. Click the column header to change the record list sort order. Sort a different column by selecting it. Right-click on a column header to filter that column or to export it to Excel. For example, part number has 2 columns. If we close this, start typing in the part number 103607, we can see that the list of parts is slowly filtering down to the number that we have typed. Once we see the part that we want, in this example 10360764, we can click on it to select it. And by reopening the Part menu, we can see that if we click on the column headers, it'll sort the different columns. Right-clicking on the column, we can see the different options available to us, such as filtering on active parts or exporting the list to Excel. On the Sales tab, there is one date field, which is Start of Production. Clicking on the field, you will find that you can use the date picker to select a date for date-only fields. The date picker supports the following functionality. Click the date picker to open the calendar. If the field has a date, clicking the date picker will open the calendar to the set month and year with the day highlighted. If the field has a blank date, such as the start of production, clicking the date picker will open the calendar to the current month and year with the current day highlighted. If you click on a day, you will select that date. In this case, we'll do January 2nd, 2019. If we return to the date picker, we will also find that clicking the back arrow, as you have previously seen, goes back 1 month, and clicking the forward arrow goes forward 1 month. Clicking the home icon takes us to the current month and the current year with the current day highlighted. The drop-down menu arrows allow us to select a month or year from the list. For example, we can click to return to January and realize that we should have been in 2018. In some fields, you will find the File Picker icon, which opens the File Picker screen where you can add, replace, rename, move, or delete a file attached to a record. For more information on how to use the File Picker, you can find the Manage Files associated to a record topic on our online help. On the Engineering tab, there are 3 file fields: Current Drawing, 3D File, and DXF File, where I can add a file or a picture. Changing to Edit mode allows me to access those icons. In OnRamp, some screens contain underlined fields. These are screen shortcuts. Double-clicking within the field opens a relevant screen where you can update records related to the field. For example, on the Engineering tab, there are 2 fields with an underline: Commodity Code and Working Folder. Double-clicking the commodity code opens the Commodity Code Master screen where I can add, edit, or delete commodity records. Logic fields are fields that only contain two values, like yes or no, or true or false. Clicking these fields will toggle the value between the two possible selections. For example, on the Engineering tab, there is one logic field, CAD Transfer Template. While in Edit mode, clicking this field allows me to switch the value from no to yes. A grid is a table within a frame made up of rows and columns and a sortable header row. If you click the column header, you can change the record list sort order. Each row is a separate record. Right-clicking on the column header, you can filter that column or export it to Excel, and tabs and fields listed below the grid are associated to the currently selected grid record. If we go to the Quality tab, you can find the Quality Alerts Instructions grid. In this example, the quality alerts must be added to the part via the Part Quality Alert Instruction screen, which can be accessed by the Modify Alerts Instructions button. And here you can see, clicking on the column headers allows you to sort each one separately, and right-clicking allows you to export or filter that column. Tooltips are pop-up text boxes that appear if you hover over some executable buttons to explain what clicking the button will do. For example, on the Shipping tab, hovering my cursor over the Edit button displays a tooltip. In this case, the tooltip is informing me of what the button will edit, i.e., the packaging instructions. A Treeview structure organizes the data on a screen into folders and subfolders so that we can see the parent-child relationships. For example, the OnRamp menu is organized into a tree structure. In the Indented Where Used inquiry screen, we can see what manufactured parts use our example part number 103-60764. You can expand and collapse items by pressing the plus and minus respectively. As you can see, the part 103-60764 is used to manufacture the toolbox bracket 103-60763. By opening up the bill of material for that part, we can confirm that the plate is one of the parts used in the bracket's manufacture. This concludes our tutorial for OnRamp Solution Screen Controls. Thank you for watching and have a good day.